Yay, welcome back at some point, maybe. Let me quickly sort everything here. Let's see. I don't have a chat. So basically, my cat bombarded the stream by slipping off the table and destroying my Ethernet cable. And I cannot access the chat for the stream for some reason. It says something went wrong. Give me 1 second to get everything sorted. Hey there, Patsumio, welcome back. I'm struggling to get the on-screen chat working. Because for some reason, it doesn't allow me to access that. Okay, I think we will not have the on-screen chat for this like second installation. Want to say sorry, Loki? Want to say sorry for destroying my Ethernet cable? I take Slope Link as I'm very sorry. You little like devil. Okay, let's give people like a second to join, and then we can continue where we left off. Yep, where do you want? Okay, go. Okay, where were we? Okay, we glued these parts. This thanks to the Loki ad break, should be all fine and dry now. Let me quickly see if I can get the chat now. For whatever reason, no, it doesn't show the stream, the chat for me. Okay, we will do it without the live chat on the stream. Cool. Next panel. So this one is actually on the floor. Thanks to my little assistant. We also already cut the things off. So this is 1, 2, 3. Because this power inlet here, that's why we need this one and this one. We don't have the corner basically. So let's get them connected. I don't think he feels even a little bad about torpedoing my stream here. Okay. He's plotting his next move. Yeah, you have no clue how right you are about that. He's like sitting in the hallway and looking around what he can destroy next. Upset Satsuma 120 will be next. Maybe. So yeah, maybe I can chat a little bit about like the project planning for this year, I guess. So this is, I assume, the last stream for the Satsuma 180. But we will of course have more projects. The next one that is in the pipeline, I'm not sure if we can start next week because I'm still missing some parts. But that will be the Ender CNC. So we will take an Ender 3 Max, which is like a slightly scaled up variant of the Ender 3, and convert it into a CNC. That is a project that was designed by Ravenkeeper. And I think it's a really cool like little CNC. I mean, I never had a CNC before, so I'm quite excited to have that because like it, yeah, it's just like completely new capabilities of things I can do. Because printing is cool, but like sometimes you can't print something, or like it would be like very inefficient to print something. So having like a small CNC will be fun. Yeah, that will keep us busy for a couple of weeks for sure. Because we will also build an enclosure for that, and yeah, let's just play around with it a little bit. And then next one, so on my must-have list for 2026 are two things. The first one is I want to rebuild my V0. Just because like we need to now pay attention with the tape, right? So we need to put the tape on this side. It's a bit of a chaos machine, like we modded a lot, and like not everything we modded is working as we wanted it to work. So yeah, it's just good to like reset a little bit there and like take a step back, and I will just take it apart completely, to be honest, and just rebuild it. I'm not sure if I would take apart the frame. That's maybe the only thing I would not take apart, but then it wouldn't be like full rebuild, right? So potentially we just take apart everything. So that's the second project, it's the V0. And then I am still looking to include, or like converting this machine, the 2.4 here, to a tool changer. I tried to get one of these Bondtech Index Founder Edition sets, but I was very much not lucky, and I did not get one. So at some point in Q2, they should go on sale, and then I will try to get one of these sets, so that we basically Bondtech Index the 2.4. I think that's a really cool system. So that is project 3. And I think that will keep us busy for like at least the first half of the year. And after that, we need to see what we do. Did you see the Do Ender project? No, I didn't. I don't know the Do Ender. What is the Do Ender? Have fun with that. Okay. Then let's see. So we need a couple of magnets. I have super glue on all my fingers. Okay. And these magnets, like, it's like 6x3, but it's N52, so it's like the strongest version. They are quite snappy. Let's see, I don't want to do it too quickly. Let's give it a second. Yeah, exactly. Now pull it out. More super glue on all my fingers. Okay, let's not touch this for a couple of seconds. In the meantime, let me... I always find, like, if you have super glue on your fingers, like, the easiest is to just file it off. Okay, let me also quickly get rid of this. That's maybe something for the cat. Yeah, the pedals add like a little bit more like a professional look to the whole machine. You know what we can do while we wait? We just turn it on. Because we still have to configure some fans. Oh, two already turns on. The bottom two already turn on, and they are not silent. Yeah, it's this like one that's like different. It's like super loud, I think. Is it this one? Yeah. So this one will run on very low RPM. I can tell you that much. Let's see, yeah, so this is now okay. Ah no, there's one wrong magnet. Shit. Ah. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, this should be fixed. And we can now flip it over. So these two are running. This one is super loud. And these we need to configure. But we also want to configure them like to not run like constantly, right? Unable to connect to MCU, perfect. That most likely means something off with our USB. Oh yeah, somebody didn't plug in the USB again. Looks better. Okay, configuration. Printer config. Let's just add the fans to the bottom. We will configure them as controller fan, I think. Hi there, Revonic. Welcome to part 11B after Cat destroyed my stream. Oh, let me quickly check if YouTube now. No, it still like shows something went wrong with the stream. Okay, so controller fan. Or we should have also left this one open. So let's first get rid of this like super annoying one. Question is now which one this is connected. I think this is connected to fan 3, IO20. Oh, funny. Fan 3 and the laser are on the same pin. Like this is IO20 and this is IO20. Doesn't hurt, but then we configure two for like together. Fan speed, slow. 0.3. Let's see what that does. It's not a valid. Oh, I need to give it a name, I think. Fan 1. Fan 1 is off. Could be. Then we have... We just copy what we have now for IO 18 and IO 17. Because we have like 4 fans, but like connected to 3 pins as it turns out. (17) and 18 we said, right? Yes. Okay, now it says all are off, but very clearly 2 are on. What are you doing? Searching your next target. Yes, it's not kitten safe. Okay, let me quickly check. So this one is connected to IO. IO 20, yeah? But then I wonder... Because I have to connect to 24 and to this one. And... this one is also connected to IO 20. I wonder if IO 20 has some problem. Can you... because I seemingly cannot control IO 20. Let's quickly configure IO 20 as an input pin. Then we can manually just turn it on and off. No, it's not valid. Input. No? Oh, it's output pin. My bad, output pin. Wiring looks okay. Here we go. Yeah, but... Ooh. Okay, so it's if I turn... Now it's on. I don't think I can really control this pin. Like now it's really on. And now it's like on in a very annoying, whiny way. Let me quickly configure the others also as output pin. Yeah, these I can control as per usual. So something is off with this GPIO 20. Oh, by the way, I don't see the chat right now constantly. So I have to click into OBS to see chat. Usually tied to movement for one of the XY drivers. I'm assuming this is just for stepper. Which pin? This is GPIO 20, this pin here. And this is used for fan 3 and the laser. I wonder if we have any other pin we could use. Yeah, the fan is connected to the laser port. That's this fan here. I think this is connected to some... yes, there's one fan on fan 1, fan 2, fan 3, and one on the laser port. But the laser port IO20 is the same as IO20 fan 3. But I don't think this should matter too much. But let me quickly... shut this off. Because man, is this fan annoying. I mean, I can remove this one here from the laser port, but I don't think this makes any difference. I'm wondering... now it didn't turn on after I removed this from the laser port. Also with this fan like being super loud, a thought is forming in my head. So if this now works correctly with 3 fans, I would just not connect this fan here because there's nothing under there that needs cooling anyways. And then I would just hook this one up to the fan 3 and then this one's just not connected. Yeah, now I can control it correctly. Yeah, so these 3 I can now turn on and off. Then let's do what I just said. So let's not wire up this fan here. And we'll just swap stuff a little bit around. You want to go up? Come. Let me make some space for you that you can launch off. Does it seem like an adequate amount of space for you to jump? Maybe not. Okay, you do what you want. Actually, we don't have to like undo this. Let me see if I can. Get this connector out of here. Here we go. Problem for later. Let me just put this cable somewhere up there. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch to that. So this cable can just live somewhere here. That just means we quickly have to change the connector. Do you want to go up or not? Here. Yep. There you go. I wanted to get the other crimping. Don't think about it. Let's hope we get this out without recrimping. Perfect. But I will recrimp the red one because this one also has the same problem as what we had with the black one before. And then we can also make it the same length. That did not work. Let me try it again. Where did I put the... Now this will be a 2. Black is on this side and red on this side. And I did it the wrong way. Second attempt. No, the red one doesn't click in. Yeah, come on. This cable is not my friend. Here we go. Just have to maneuver this in here. Perfect. Let's quickly do a test before we close it up. Why does this one not fit now? Here we go. Okay, let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and this one is a dummy. Only for the looks. Okay, then let's quickly play with the speed. So I will just set PWM through here. That should give us then a slider. Now we can like play around with the speed because I kind of don't want to run them like extremely fast. That's a no fan. And then like now it's like tuck, 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 tuck. So it's like a little bit like it doesn't run super smooth. Let's try hardware PWM, true. Because then we'll change the frequency. Now I can like properly control it, but there's an extremely annoying beep sound. Okay, then let's try with the cycle time. So this should be now twice the speed. Let's say when using hardware PR, the actual cycle time is constrained by the implementation and maybe significantly different than the requested cycle time. Okay. Let's see. Just a little bit playing around. No, it's exactly the same. So let me quickly disable hardware PWM again. So I'm looking basically for like a semi-slow speed that doesn't cause Now we have to tuck again. Tuck, 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 tuck. So let's just go down with the cycle. That's like faster. Better? Fan, 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 fan. Let's double that again. Use temperature fan, then it only runs when necessary. If you set up to not run when the printer is running, the noise won't matter. Yeah, that's true. But like still, like if the 3 fans like run full tilt, it's definitely louder. And I think I'm on the right track here. I'm not gonna play with this too long. I'm pretty sure like what you're saying is correct. Like I would usually tie them to the XY, like the steppers being engaged. But temperature fan also works. Oh, it gets worse. Now we are back in the hardware PWM beep area. So I don't think there's a good value here. Yeah, I think Ronick, we are going with your suggestion. Let's just ignore that. .1 was the default, yeah. What happens if you go like even... We tried 0.05, right? Yeah. You can also try super fast, but I think this most likely will not work. But now we'll just set it up as a normal like controller fan. Oh, this works. Ha! We were just too slow. This one works. So we need to cycle time very fast. And then fan speed, something like 0.3 is fine. Let's quickly check how this sounds. That doesn't make sense what I just did. So controller fan, controller fan, controller fan. Controller fan. Controller fan. A controller fan that will enable whenever its associated heater is associated step drive is active. Yeah. So let's just do the following. I would just heater, is it called bad or heater bad? Heater underscore bad. So I would just link those up to that. Oh, PWM is of course not needed for fans. Let's remove that. And now this is like fan 1, 2, 3. And if I turn on the bad heater, those two will turn on, but this one does not. Why does this one not turn on? And 30 is already a little bit fast, so maybe let's try 20. And this one doesn't turn on. Oh. I linked the hot end fan to the bed. Well. Let's try this again. And now this one, fan 1 is still... Let's try it like this. Yeah, this is acceptable. And this already creates quite a lot of like airflow, so this is perfect. I think the fan 1 we can also set to 15. Might you also have this a little bit faster because it's like controlling the steppers now, or what? Like this is totally fine. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, this is acceptable. So now the only thing left to do is close this up. For some reason this is now on top of each other, which was not the case before. These panels are semi-annoying. Oh, yeah, ironic, you spotted my mistake, yeah. Because like these two panels are now on top of each other, but this was not the case before, I think. That is weird. No, it's in. No, it's in how it's supposed to. Somewhat. And this is it. Our pedaled up, fanned up Satsuma printer. It is complete. And it didn't home correctly, so that's fun. Just now that I said it's complete, it does weird stuff. And it's a very annoying Clipper bug. Sometimes, like, you can't firmware restart, and then you have to restart Clipper. Now you can firmware restart. Let's try this again. Oh, it did home correctly. It homes to the front, not to the back. Oh, by the way, OSEC, the company that I buy these sheets from, they stopped business. They currently sell these sheets at 60% off. So this sheet is in only like, I don't know, 12 or 13 euros. I really like them, so last chance to grab them. Cool. Yeah, I wouldn't print something now because we already printed last time. But I think we are pretty much complete. The only thing, but it's something I need to do like later, is we don't have these screws in here. The reason is that these V-slot extrusions need M6 screws, but this is only a 5mm hole here. So what I need to do, and I want to do this for a while and always put it up, like I need to drill out this hole here to 6mm, and then I can use a M6 screw here. But I'm actually not sure if this will work, because I think the head of the M6 is also... The screw head would just fit. I think it's the same size. Could it be? No, it doesn't fit in. No, never mind me. So this is what it is. Maybe I print like little green circles and just press fit these green circles in here, just so it doesn't look like a screw is missing. Well, screw is missing, but it's beyond the point. Cool. Yeah, like I really like these panel clips. So basically, when you want to remove a panel, it's like very easy and toolless. On the 2.4, I actually glued the panel clips to the panel, so you can just take it off in one go. But this is also already quite convenient. Yep, this way. Let's also quickly check here on this side the panel. I don't think they're interchangeable. No, this one is. So these two fit. These two also work. Or maybe I didn't screw up with the magnets. Ah. Okay, no. They are all the same. I did not screw up. I'm very proud of myself. All panels are the same. I somehow thought like I missed flipping over a magnet. Cool. Yeah, that's it. That is the Satsuma. Satsuma. I can't even pronounce the name anymore. This is a Satsuma 180. I think it's a nice machine. Like building is a bit involved, I would say. It's definitely not as easy as building like a Warren kit or something. But if you have a Prusa Mini and you don't need that Prusa Mini anymore and you kind of want to do something cool with it, I think this is a very cool like project. Definitely a challenge if it's your first printer build, so just know what you're getting into. But if you need help, yeah, feel free to reach out in the Discord. Would be fun to see some other people build a couple of those. I also have all the files in the Discord. I will make a bomb. I will also most likely put this on printables. And I will also post these modified XY drawings here that were for me necessary. I also know somebody who built 120 on the Discord and they did not have issues with the stock XY bearings. So that could have been me doing something weird, or my printer not doing a good job. But overall, I think this is like quite a sexy machine now. The footprint is, yeah, a bit bigger than it's really necessary, to be honest. Because you have quite a lot of over travel here on the back. So potentially I will also add like a nozzle brush or something. And yeah, that's it. Next week we need to see what to do, because as I mentioned, like the next project, the NRCNC, is not ready yet. I will not receive all the parts in time. So let's see what we do next week. I'll come up with something fun that we can do. Cool. Until then, see you next week. Have a nice weekend. Bye.